So today I am going to a jiu-jitsu tournament. I didn't really feel like I prepared the same way I have in the past. Normally, I sign up months ahead and then I'll like train and have like sharpen up my tools that I feel like are gonna help me win. But I wasn't sure if I was even gonna do it just because I'm kind of still like I'm not staying at the gym. I'm kind of looking for a new gym. Like it didn't feel like I was settled down in a gym to like really just focus on competing. So I wasn't even sure I was going to do it, and then like 3 or 4 days out I was like fuck it, I'll do it. Like I should. And the reason why I decided to do it without being like traditionally prepared is because I think it's important because I do jujitsu all the time, and I think it's important to develop a mindset where I trust in my ability to just go out and do jujitsu, even when, like, just compete whenever, not feel like I need to be ready, but like just go out and do it. And so that was part of it. Another part of it was feeling like I need to challenge myself. Like, decide, like, part of me wanted to do this competition, and I felt like it would kind of be turning away, almost like shying away from a challenge if I didn't do it. Like, just for mentally, I think it was healthy for me to just decide to do it anyway. That being said, there was no one in my weight division or my skill division like either. And so the way that this tournament works, there's 0 to 1 years is beginner of experience, 1 to 3 years is intermediate, and 3 and up is advanced, which is just 3 years and anyone else but no. I could have done the intermediate, but I felt like I would not be challenging myself because I'm right on that cusp. I've been doing it right around 3 years, like literally like on the month. This is like 3 years, so I could have done that, but I decided to do the advanced division, and I also am going to be competing. I weigh 145 pounds. That's normally my weight class. It kind of fluctuates back and forth, and there was no one in that, but there was people in the 170-pound division. And even though that's a pretty big weight difference, that's kind of what I've noticed is the cutoff for me to be competitive with someone in a role. So I do think I can still be competitive in this tournament. And it's kind of nice because there's no pressure. Like I weigh a lot less, so I don't really feel a lot of pressure to win. I'm still going to try and win though. That's actually why I decided to film this video is I figured I should talk about kind of what my game plan is, even though I haven't really thought about it much. I think I think I want to try and stand with these guys and not pull guard or anything. I'm not going to get on bottom. Obviously, if I cannot take them down, then I'll just pull guard. But I'm going to try and stay on top. So, yeah, I'll probably keep my like if I don't feel like I'm in danger with them in the clinch, then I'll try and work my takedowns because that's where most of my takedowns are built off of. Like the very limited amount of knowledge I have around takedowns is from a clinch. If I feel safe, then I'll work from that. If I don't, just based off of like their strength and their skill, then I'll probably keep my distance and see what they do. I'll try and I know my sprawl's good, so I could bait a shot and go to my front headlock. So that's probably what I'll do. Work from the clinch if I'm comfortable. If not, I'll keep my distance, try and bait them to shoot, and then front headlock them. That's probably the two options that I'll go with. And if those fail, I'll just pull guard when then I'd have to try and sweep. It's just hard to sweep dudes that are bigger, and they're all good too. I'm going up against one dude's profile is not public on Smooth Comp, but he looks like he does Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, so I imagine he's an MMA fighter. I saw that on his Instagram. And at the last tournament I saw that he posted, he was wearing a blue rash guard, so I am assuming he's a blue belt. The other guy, one dude's a brown belt. He looks thick in his profile picture. He looks like a thick dude. So that'll be interesting. And then the other dude is a purple belt from Mexico. So it's not, they're not like, there's not like a bunch of black belts in the division, which is nice. So I think I actually do have a chance at winning. And what's interesting too is I noticed normally I would build up to a competition where I would like wake up in the morning and tell myself mantras about like dominating and winning and like crushing them, just to kind of like build that into my brain going into it and have that kind of mindset developed. But what I noticed is that I feel confident, but not in like a, like I didn't develop a mindset. I just feel confident. Like I know I can win. Like you can tap out anyone. I know I could tap any of these guys out. But there's also like a balance of being like a sobered, like, and I haven't really like, I didn't like super prepare for this. So it's interesting. Like I feel confident, but at the same time, I don't feel overly confident in my abilities. Like I don't feel like I'm being delusional. Like I could lose easily. But yeah, it's just interesting noticing where my mind's at without really having worked on anything mentally or jiu-jitsu wise. So this is cool because I've always like said that I want to just be able to go out and compete whenever, and this is nice because this is an opportunity to actually just do what I think I should be doing. So yeah, I'll probably post this video separately, and then the other videos I'm gonna bring a tripod. Hopefully I can set it up to where when we move around the mat it'll still capture the match, and I'll post all the videos on the channel as well. I have 3. All right.